Hello my gorgeous Gemini, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is your weekly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you my gorgeous Gemini, and it's in between the 5th and the 11th of September 2022. Oh my god, you're having such a bomb of the actual week. You are having a bomb of a week, my gorgeous Gemini, and I will tell you why. Because at the very beginning of this week, you are also entering a very significant stage of your life. You are gonna have such an amazing experience right at the beginning of this week. This amazing mind-blowing experience that you're going to have. It's gonna feel like literally like an adventure. So much, like my lord, so much is gonna start to be like awakened within you. So much is gonna start happening within you without you even realizing at that moment in time how much this is going to how much is going to start changing within you, but in the best possible way. And in terms of you realizing your own power, realizing the power of your own uniqueness, realizing your own essence, it's a lot to do with you allowing yourself to be yourself as much as you possibly can, but also taking your life, your spiritual journey from this moment onwards on the next level. You will know this, my gorgeous Gemini. You will know exactly what am I talking about. Your eyes are going to be open like, oh my god. So at the beginning of the week, you are going to have a really mind-blowing and rather meaningful experience. You're going to find this really adventurous, and the things that have been on your mind persistently that were making you feel a little bit dark and a little bit negative, especially over the last 22 days, this is all going to start disappearing, because it's not only about the beginning of a meaningful experience and rather like what you're going to feel very adventurous, really like an adventure, but it's also at the same time, it's like you will understand and you will realize that you are about to get recognized. You are about to get recognized. Do you understand how important this is? Okay, so it's a lot to do with our individual spiritual journey. It's a lot to do with what you're paying attention to. It's a lot to do with what you're working on. It's a lot to do with what you're trying to achieve at this stage of your life. You need to understand that this is going to get even bigger. This is going to get even better. This is only the beginning. You will be able to recognize, you will be able to what you're going to do here. It's like, it's going to lead what you're going to understand, what you're going to recognize, what you're going to realize here. Also, this is going to mean to you so much, because as I said, you've been wanting to make this happen in a long time. So it's not only like you being recognized here with what you're working on, but you're also at the same time going to recognize yourself as well, that this is about to bring a huge, massive, enormous, giant, ultimate change into your life. That in itself is going to make you feel like really oh my god, so good, because it's literally to do with things that you're capable of, and it's literally to do with things that you feel so passionate about. So this is why this is so big, because our spiritual purpose, the whole point of us being on this earth, living this life we chose anyway before we came on this earth, the whole purpose, the whole point is to try to discover ourselves by following our essence. And how do you follow your essence? You follow your passion, and this is exactly what I'm seeing here. It's a lot to do with oh my god, your passion, and that makes you completely indestructible in so many different ways, because you're doing exactly what you should be doing at this moment, at this level in your life. So it's to do with your capability, but it's also to do with you doing things that you feel absolutely passionate passionate about. And this, you're gonna find this so rewarding on so many different levels, because you will know on one hand this is going to bring a huge success into your life, and also people are gonna admire you, people are gonna be so proud of you, people who you mean to so much, and the vice versa. People in your life are really going to admire you, because it's all gonna lead towards you understanding, like, oh my God, that very soon you're gonna need to make a really important decision, because this is all about the choice becoming absolutely obvious to you here. And my goodness, it is just to do with like absolutely the best possible thing that you could do in terms of your own happiness. This is not only just about the finances, this is not only just about the success, but it's also about you changing your life forever. Okay, when it comes to spiritual and material prosperity, my gorgeous Gemini, this is like when you become absolutely like, oh my God, your energy becomes really, really strong, but also at the same time you will understand your energy become very psychic, very strong, very intuitive, and you will understand, oh my God, I need to do one more, like one final push. And how you're going to do that final push in order to go on the next step here, it's all about you understanding. For number one, stay committed to the plan, baby. Stay committed to the plan, please. Number two is just like you need to fully embrace your emotions. Okay, baby, you need to fully embrace your emotions, and that in itself, it's also going to make you aware of magically, not magically, but it's gonna feel magical, literally. People who you can trust, they're gonna be playing an important role. People who you can trust, one person who you can trust, it's like a pretty much so a type of a psychic, very psychic person who is gonna like really surprise you with a little message, little direction, which is going to become little direction at that moment in time, which is going to answer your question that was on your mind. And other people that you can trust, that are people in your life as well, are going to be playing an important role, especially when it comes to you realizing the conclusion of a problem through people in your life, with them. It's going to be like a really important conversation with 2 or 3 people in your life who are very close to you, and they're also going to be playing an important role when it comes to you having your own conclusion, which is instantly you coming up with a conclusion, and instantly it's to do with a healing that is going to come into your life through this satisfactory result. And the conclusion that I'm talking about is so important because it's to do with a problem that was really kind of draining your energy over the last 5 or 6 months indeed. So you will understand that this is going to lead towards an important compromise, but then again, once that compromise happens, something is like, oh my God, you're really going to be surprised, because you're going to be aware of this particular compromise, and something is going to be constantly putting you off, because it's going to put you in touch and connect you with the person who you really don't like, or you're not going to like the vibes. But then again, something is really going to surprise you, because almost on one hand you're going to think, oh, it's going to be horrible, but then no, baby, no, it's going to be super important, super successful, and even more an inspiration. And the sun, look at this, my Lord, an inspiration. Something is going to inspire you once you have this conversation or a compromise with the person who maybe you just didn't get on that well lately over the last year or two. So it's all about you not only like feeling inspired, but also at the same time you're going to become aware of like something that was like kind of hidden from you. But this is all going to lead towards your own clarity and understanding that you are on the right path indeed. By the time you get to the mid part of this week, my gorgeous Gemini, it's just like, I like this so much, because here you're going to become aware of like the situation that is, it's to do with the end of situation that is going to bring so much relief, to your life. And I like it so much because that in itself, it's like also like kind of bringing you, and it's like becoming the opportunity for new happiness. And I like this because this is a clear sign and indication that you've been through so much. You've been through so much. You worked on quite a lot of karma here, indeed. So that's why you're reaching this powerful stage here. This is gonna instantly gonna make you feel overwhelming. You're gonna feel like overwhelming emotions because your emotions were repressed for such a long time. But it's also, my Lord, going to give you such a powerful reason to celebrate. I like it. I like it. I like it so much. It's gonna give you a reason to celebrate because the part of your life that you felt so powerless about, now you're going to learn something about yourself. But at the same time, you're going to realize that, you're not powerless. This is becoming the moment of a spiritual liberation, the moment of your personal liberation. So, of course, that this is going to be really important because when we are facing the moment of a personal liberation, naturally what comes to us is like a very kind of bold and powerful ideas that are not only bold, but they help us to understand so much about us and about our new journey ahead. And this is also something like to pay attention to as well. By the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Gemini, you are going to become aware of like this news of a very, very exciting opportunity. And this is the news of like a very exciting opportunities. It's going to make you feel so enthusiastic, optimistic. You're instantly going to feel like creative and quite impatient in a way, but in a good way indeed. So you're going to become aware of this news of a very, 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 very merry, very exciting opportunities in your life, which is going to allow your creativity and passion to go even further, okay? So it's all about your understanding to carry on doing things that fuel your passions, and also at the same time, whatever you start this week, try to finish. On another hand, my gorgeous Gemini, also, you are something, but then again, at the same time, when you become aware of this like kind of opportunity, news of exciting opportunities, but something is also gonna kind of not gonna feel kind of right in terms of like, you're gonna be excited, you're gonna be happy, you're gonna be like, oh my God, on the seventh sky, like this is amazing, this is brilliant. But because you're gonna be very psychic, you're gonna be extremely intuitive, the more you're kind of excited, the more you're happy, the more you think about it, the more you're gonna realize that something will be missing. Something is still kind of not quite right here. Something will be missing. And this in itself, it's a lot to do with a little specific part of all this, which is kind of paving the way towards the way you want to get. In between, something is not going to feel just right. So what you need to understand that like maybe like, something will be missing. So meditate so you don't want kind of like, so you're going to need to meditate, or you're going to relax, you're going to need to relax, or you're going to need to chill out. So the best way to go about it is as soon as you become aware of this, this amazing, like as soon as you become aware of this like amazing and exciting opportunities, this is going to make you feel extremely happy, extremely excited. But then later on, maybe a day or two after that, or maybe later on that night, something is going to come to you. But something is going to come to you, something is going to be provided to you through your subconscious mind. So you need to kind of like dig a little bit. You need to help out a little bit. So as soon as you become aware of these exciting opportunities, go to spend some time in the nature, sit by the water, sit by the river, sit by the sea. I know it sounds crazy, but it does help you to reconnect yourself on a very, very powerful level, which in turn, it just helps you to elevate yourself and understand the situation from a much kind of further angle, which just makes the whole picture completely different. So this is what you need. So as soon as you become aware of these exciting opportunities, I know this is confusing, but as soon as you become aware of these exciting, amazing opportunities, you're going to be happy and everything. But you need to know that as soon as you become aware of that, go to spend some time in the forest, nature, ground yourself. That's the type of meditation also. Or you can just meditate a little bit, or you can simply pay attention to what is going to be on your mind the very first thing in the morning as soon as you wake up, within the next few days after that moment in time, because something is going to come to you, something that it is missing, something that you need to know, something that you need to be aware of, something that you need to pay attention to. Something will be missing. So meditate, as you don't want prosperity without happiness. You have to be honest with yourself. Okay, my gorgeous Geminini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.